for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First carry now for Kyren Williams. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Caught for big yards on the right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And it's a big gain on this play. Give him about 19 yards and the first down, too.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, it's Tracy. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down. To throw. Here's Dart. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anyone on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Dart setting in the throw here. And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. Going to leave this offense facing a fourth and forever 22. The Giants are set to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up third and 4. Stafford to throw. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Good start on the play fake. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On second down, Dart. And that one's incomplete. He got muscled off the ball there. That's going to bring up third down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Stafford on second down. Nakua here, he's got it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Well, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Chased out to his right. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Stafford back to throw. And once again, they can't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Stafford gonna go on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Scatterby gets it here to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
Now Dart on second down. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock. No chance. It's third down. Well, this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures. Right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
The deep pass comes up big. 32 yards.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
It's Scatterby on second down. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Scatterby on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Scatterby has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down. Final run here with Scatterby. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Now the PAT try coming up. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Williams fields the pitch. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Darius Alexander. And that leaves them in trouble. They're staring down a 3rd and 19 now.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. And no rush. That's incomplete. And that means it is 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Running with Scatterboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Darts back to throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
One play action with Darts. Rolling out to his left. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down. Takes the handoff, now Dart. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
To Theo Johnson. Touchdown.
Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. To throw, Stafford. That finds Adams downfield. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now run here with Blake Corum. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
A second down throw from Stafford. Gets this one to Blake Corum. They get in there for the stop. We'll give him about 9 on the play. And that's going to set up a Rams first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Stafford buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's Stafford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. Hit there, and he's forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And that gives LA the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and goal.
Corum. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Now Stafford to throw. Rolling middle, and he's got it. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua, the second score that he has brought in this season. Davis connects on the extra point. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. On play action with Dart. That's Fields with the catch outright. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he picks up 20 on that play. And that's going to set up a Giants first down.
It's a gain of 20.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14. First down, New York.
Here goes Dart to the air. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he's going to get about 3 here. Almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Dart's looking to throw. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Middle. Blue technique.
Stafford now. That one's cut along the left sideline. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play, and that will bring up a Rams first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
44-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Stafford on second down. Taking a deep shot here. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Puka Nacua. Give him 2 now in this second quarter. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. So they'll decline this and take the results. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Things going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now Dart. A fight for it. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Cameron Curl has it.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Rams
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. One final shot before the half. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And they'll start the half with Scannaboo. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. That's going to be a New York first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down.
Here's Scannaboo again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Working on 2nd down. Dart. Throw right side. Caught by Mooney. He does it! Touchdown, New York!
Pass complete to Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, New York.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Back Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut.
Makes the score
Lead now up to a field goal.
Rams 21.
Stouts all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Ooh, he made the most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry? Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Stafford to pass here on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Brian Burns. And that's going to force them into a 3rd down and 11.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Got it, man. That's Nakua. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
On the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back to throw here, Stafford. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On 2nd down, Stafford. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Stafford back to throw. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, these chains are moving.
Up the gut they go with Williams. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
To throw, Stafford. It's brought in over the middle. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nacua is 3rd of the game and 5th so far this season. Nevis now for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Rams 28, Giants 24.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.